Welcome back, guys. So before we get to the winter event and the new sword, I just want to give you a quick update on the previous event's rewards. So I finally, on the 21st of December, received the gold blueprint dockets for the electric guitar, the frying pan and the golf club. If you were lucky enough to get the Noam Chomsky blueprint accidentally, then it will not let you redeem that docket, I'm afraid, because you already have it. And today, on the 22nd, I realised that I'd also received the 3 dockets that we were promised for the Carnage event. So that's good, we are actually getting the rewards. Okay, so on to the winter event. You may have noticed after an update over the weekend, we got this new tarp on the side of the tower, which looks very nice and Christmassy. And it was because of the new week 1 winter event, and if you go into the quests where you normally see all the details, it was a bit bugged yesterday. So all we could see that was in order to get the Frosthander Sword, we had to collect 20 presents. Didn't really say how to do that. They have fixed that. Today you can see they have put the details in there for the main community event. But I can't show you the description for the personal challenge, as I completed that yesterday before they fixed this screen. However, for the global event, it says you have to find presents in the airdrops, Rice's supply stashes, quarantine zones, and bolters in order to unlock the Snowball Blueprint, which I guess we'll get at the end of the event, as with a lot of the other rewards. Now, first off, if you make a lot of noise while this event's on, you're going to attract the virals, obviously. However, this time around, the virals are actually miniature little Santa's elves style zombies, and yeah, it's quite funny. They're very short. You don't even notice them coming unless you're looking down half the time. And another little bonus that these guys will give you is when you raid them, you will find little gingerbread men and certain candy canes and this, that and the other, which are in fact, as it turns out, when you have a look in your inventory, usable, and they are basically your booster potions. So yeah, for example, if you take this Christmas Cracker one, you will see there that the speed booster symbol has appeared in the top left hand corner of the screen, and now you'll be able to dash around, which obviously is going to help out when you're chasing those pesky bolters. However, if you're in the slums and you go to the bolter feeding grounds at night, you're only going to find these basic green bolters, and all you're going to get out of them is your usual bolter tissue, and the volatiles give up nothing out of the ordinary either. It turns out you've got to go to the old town because there, once you get to the feeding grounds, during the day as well, by all accounts, they will just spawn, and yeah, there you go. On this occasion, I didn't need to be very speedy to catch him. I just blasted him. And as you can see, he's unlike the boring green ones in the slums. He's nice and shiny and kind of phosphorescent blue. Again, I attracted a lot more of these little guys from using that weapon, but it was worth it. And yeah, so I got my first present from this blue bolter, and once you've collected it, it becomes apparent that the presents are in fact disaster relief packages. So yes, it's more challenging to find the bolters in order to get the presents. However, you can actually just attack Rice's men and steal the airdrops, and obviously those have disaster relief packages in them too. I was a bit disappointed to find that they were just boring looking disaster relief packages and weren't dressed up to look like the presents that we could see in the Dying Light trailer. I don't know if you've seen that, it's worth checking out. But I guess that was maybe too complicated to add that much detail in just for an event. Anyways, obviously being disaster relief packages, that gave me another idea. So of course I went straight back to the stuffed turtle and decided that if I just farmed those, it would be the quickest route to unlocking the Frosthander Sword. So yes, I spent a little bit of time in here, not much, because obviously if you just grab the 3 or even the 5, you're going to get to your 20 in no time at all. While I was in here, I thought I'd try another little experiment just to see if I could conjure up the virals, i.e. the little Santa's elves in here as well. So I was just making as much noise as I possibly could, and unfortunately though, it turned out that it doesn't seem to apply to in the stuffed turtle. I'm not sure about any of the other quarantine zones, but as you can see, all the noise brought was your regular virals. So yeah, that was a bit of a shame. So yeah, there you can see I managed to beat the event. It tells me that I now have it in my stash. As usual, that's not the case. If you've got an empty slot in your inventory, it will go straight into your hand there. And yeah, it's quite a nice looking thing, almost like something out of Hellraid, to be honest. But it does look kind of frost-like, and I guess with a name like Frosthander, you'd expect it to actually do something, you know, like maybe have a wintry effect, an ice effect. It didn't actually describe that in the quest, so I thought I'd give it a go. And at first I'm like, okay, this is a bit rubbish. It's hardly even damaging these guys, especially as it's supposed to be a gold weapon. So I was a bit confused. So I had a look, and it turned out that it was very weak, 316 damage. I mean, that's ridiculous. And even with a king mod, that would only add an extra 47 damage. So yeah, it's really not that powerful. So I was thinking, what's the deal here? You know, what is going on? Even if you applied a blueprint to it, you don't really have a lot of options there. It's just your basic, you know, rubbish blueprints. So I'm thinking, is this just something pretty, and is it literally just going to be something you'll never ever use again? I was wrong. I have to admit, I was wrong. Now, after seeing what happened with the King mod there, I wasn't going to upgrade this weapon at all. However, I thought I'll try it with some reasonably decent mods, just to see if it makes any difference. So I thought I'd make some noise, trying to track the little biters, and you know, they're the ones I wanted to get in the video. And boom, there you go. As soon as you smack it, despite being completely gutless in the damage sense, it will freeze them instantly. And whilst they're frozen, you can hack and slash at them, kill them before they break through the ice. And yeah, this is impressive. I'm very glad that I managed to actually check this out. I would have literally just dropped this and forgotten all about it, thinking it was rubbish. I had no idea it was going to do this. This has made it all worthwhile. So this week one of the winter event will run until Monday the 28th of December, and after that we'll be getting a new one, but obviously I'll make a video about that as and when that happens. Also, don't forget that during this event you can still have a bit of fun. You do have the enhanced grappling hook, so you can take out the zombies with that, fling them all over the place, and also it's going to help you traverse much longer distances. As you can see, I can get all the way to the top of this building, and also for the duration of this event you're not actually going to take any fall damage either, so you can just jump straight back down again and not worry about damaging yourself at all. Also guys, please, once you've got your personal challenge done and you've received this weapon, do think about sticking with the event for a bit longer, because we actually didn't reach the target for our Spectral Baseball Bat event a few weeks back, and as a result anyone who didn't have one missed out on it. So it really does matter that we add to this total, and it's achievable if we just take a few minutes here and there to all, you know, add to the total over the course of this week, and then that way we're more likely to get the second reward. Otherwise we're just going to miss out again. So yeah, please get involved. It is good fun, and I really want to get my hands on a snowball that will freeze the zombies. Yeah, I hope you do too. So anyway guys, if you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Cheers!